I would definitely like a sword.
How about silvers? That would be kind of nice, yeah.
One or either or both.
Mm-hmm. Glad Matt finally remembered that he has boots. Maybe he was a bit distracted by the fact that he lost his fairy. So, okay, so I guess I haven't really been. Okay, so I remember seeing a small key in Roller Room. I'm just wondering in this case if yeroc can actually go beat Turtle Rock. Or okay, you know what? Like actually, no, we don't have the fire rod, so that's just not possible.
Yeah,
Never
and
mind.
he's like heading to Turtle Rock, and I think he just doesn't realize he doesn't have fire rod.
He doesn't have the fire rod. That's so not good because you know, like even in the worst case, right? Like, sorry, in another scenario where maybe he does remember the fire rod but forgets something else, right? He can if the only thing that's valuable in Turtle Rock is really those boots, right? He can actually just go to Roller Room and go get them, and then leave. Right, and then we'll come back and we'll do, the bulk of Turtle Rock later when we go beat Ganon or do GT. But even here, like he can't even get the boots because we have no fire on his side, and it's just so sad.
Yeah, he just doesn't. He's like he just now. I think now he realizes.
Okay, all right, okay. He looks like it. I think he. Okay. But it's fine, like it's just gonna be another mountain climb, which in the grand scheme of spoiler, it's probably not gonna be like the best of your time usage, but it is at least you recognize now. Right?
I think he's flustered because he's not using his flute to get to the dam. So.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Matt, what are you doing? What in the world?
Matt is how far did he get? Is he missing a key? Is that
no? He just went up for no reason and just took a bunch of damage. Did he think he was playing cross keys and tried to go?
Yeah, I was actually just wondering this too.
First roller.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like he played cross keys last night. He has his cross keys week 8 match tomorrow at 3 p.m. So and he's just kind of squeezing, I guess, a spoiler log race in between. So.
Alright, well, we got Master Sword Trinex, and that means it's really just Hammer Trinex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that went well, so good start. Of course he's gonna throw ice on the floor.
Yeah, but I guess, like, at least having Master Sword, you can at least, like, take a couple sword slashes at him.
That was really close to death right there.
Yeah, this is where Matt really wishes he had his fairy.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, dude, don't walk on the ice. Felt very, very scary.
Okay, now yeroc has his fire rod. Oh, don't do this with guys. Don't do this with Master Sword. Okay, that was see how close that was.
Oh.
Do not do that with Master Sword.
All right, noted. Master Execution broken. I would say that your Master Sword Execution is actually quite top tier. So certainly a very good piece of advice to listen to. I see.
Dante trying to say no. I'll do what I want, and I'm telling you no. You will die.
You're on opposite league teams now, Relkin, to Dante, so, I think he is free to do what he wishes, especially playing against you guys.
And I will laugh at him when he dies.
Yeah. And yes, Dante, Matt actually was, in fact, drinking a beverage of his choice.
Why are we heading back into Turtle Rock?
Did we forget something?
Okay, that's exactly what. Okay, now I understand why he was kind of backtracking almost, and then just decided, oh, I'm just gonna go kill Trinex. I think he forgot the flippers here or something like that.
I see. I understand now. Oh, did he not get Crystal Roller? Is that what happened?
Possibly. If he didn't get Crystal Roller, it actually might have just been faster to do what he almost did.
Just basically run back north?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Iker says Crystal Roller is a small key.
Could be Mimic Cave, yeah.
Oh, could be. Okay. That also does make some sense.
Okay, we're heading towards Big Chest Mimic Cave here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I guess we have to go outside at the very least.
Yeah, no matter what, we gotta go outside.
Mm-hmm. Wait, was he outside earlier?
Did you? No, he just went. I think he just went NMG Brain and went straight to Crystal Roller.
Makes sense. Yeah, okay, so if he has to go outside of Mimic Cave, then I guess, then going through the front is faster technically, right, then?
Yeah, it might be. I have no idea exactly how
Can you
longish.
save your portal to go back to Mimic Cave? I don't actually know if that's faster. It's probably not faster, right? No, because you're only saving your portal to go back to Trinex, so never mind. Never mind.
I don't think, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
never
sure
mind.
how you
It's
could make
just,
use of that
mhm.
effectively. But yeah, we were correct. Flippers were somewhere, and
Mhm.
we just forgot them.
Yeah, alright. That, certainly it is.
Oh,
Oh my gosh! This doesn't matter how good of a runner you are. Like, these guys can still bully you, apparently. But yes, very, very important that we end up finishing basically the entirety of Turtle Rock. So, I mean, very good in this case that yeroc went back to go get his fire rod.
No, fast chomp pattern.
Oh my gosh! Poor yeroc. It is just kind of like one, just like misfortune after another. I mean, I think this one is just like you just can't. It's chomps. Like you really just can't do much. He is so close to the. By the way, like did he? Yeah, he does have boots, but in this case, won't help him. Hey, look, we have tempered. Amazing.
All right, well there
Tempered
answers
is
that
boots
question, I
locked.
guess.
Yeah, but tempered is boots locked too. Oh, was so.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, go to Turtle Rock and do the entire dungeon without tempered, because if you want tempered, you gotta do Turtle Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that chomp somehow didn't hit him. That was lucky, actually.
That was great. That was great. yeroc has really used a small break here.
Small breaks. Okay, and I think we're done with all the required item hunting, so we're just doing dungeons as we see fit.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a lamp, so Matt will probably make use of Burna in these dark rooms. We'll see.
That is a very excellent observation, Vulcan. We have no lamp. I was actually even thinking like magic management actually might be an issue if we don't also find silver somewhere as well.
Yeah, so the good thing for Matt is that he has Burna, so if he wants to, on Vidi, he can just, you know, do Burna dashes through the slime. He'll
actually, so
Go ahead.
Oh no! I was gonna ask it's like, so do you actually think that like maybe that initial like safety then for a heart container was actually worth it in this scenario, or do you think Burna basically is going to be just like the way to go?
No, I think you could. Well, I guess depending on how much health he has when he enters the fight. Actually, no, he has powder. He could even just do that. He might be comfortable enough to just do 6 heart Vidi.
Oh, this is gonna be. Is this gonna be the 124 NMG Matt coming out of the woodwork, or maybe vanilla presets? So 6 hearts is actually like it's doable. It's just not comfortable. Is that right?
Interestingly enough, 6 hearts is actually more comfortable. It's honestly like 7 hearts. 7 hearts is if you took your sweet time doing each of the spins in the slime on Vidi fight. All 3 spins. But if you could actually 6 is also very comfortable. So 6 and 7 are also both really comfortable. 5 is just you can't do it slow. You have to do it fast.
Okay. Good to know. I mean, I'm hoping these guys weren't planning on taking their sweet time in a race, but you know, these things can happen. Ooh, nice here, like hookshot strats in dark rooms for Meyer.
Yeah, I imagine did he bonk immediately and then hookshot left? Yeah, that's what you.
Yeah.
That's the dark room strat.
I mean, it looks very consistent, honestly. So.
It's nice.
Oh dear. We're losing a little bit of extra health here. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh, Vulcan. Yeah, yeroc is... Okay, so yeroc got... I'm very worried on that side.
Oh, look out. Oh, he's dead.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. This is a very... Meyer Dark Rooms are among one of the most difficult sets of Dark Rooms. Not having the lamp. I wonder what that lamp is, honestly. But that's actually... You know, I think that, like, Matt may be even more upset that he doesn't have a fairy, right? Because at least he could have, like, tried to have a second chance.
Well, there is no need to be upset.
That is very correct. I very much approve of that piece of advice.
An interesting little thing there. yeroc uses outline link, and that was kind of cool because in the dark rooms, you still it's still basically outline link. There's like
yeah, that's
kind of interesting how that works.
Yeah, that's very true. All right, yeroc, for the record, did remember to get his flippers the first time, so he does not have to backtrack through Turtle Rock. He has just also, by the way, just enough magic to use Samaria for the puzzle, or for the whatever block puzzle room.
Switch
maze. I don't even know.
Yeah,
yeah. I don't actually even know if he didn't have enough magic. Like that room, with his current equipment, kind of sucks. Like,
yeah, I mean, he could use the bow, but that's like basically all he could use. All right, we're doing backdoor, which I approve from. I don't approve of using the Okay, actually, no, this should work fine. This 3 hammers should do the fire.
I have not actually seen this strat. It actually looks really good for having Master Sword.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Oh wow.
Good dodge. Okay. No. Okay. Need one more.
yeroc.
He's out of magic.
Oh no! Oh no! That is so okay. Well, we did get outside. I guess he doesn't want to.
I think he just is gonna come back later.
Okay. I think that's totally fine. I mean, we're kind of already like this far. Won't be too bad. And then, presumably, maybe like with some more dungeons, like we can maybe get some like like more safeties, like maybe another heart container along the way, something like that. Anything that would kind of help him out. And he can go to desert and go get his temper sword, right? That would be something that's very nice for Trinex.
Let's see, what's he doing first here? Going to Skull, not picking up the magic from the tree. Interestingly.
That is true. Okay, Matt, by the way, has made it out of the dark rooms, which is very, very great for him.
Yeah, he used powder like I imagined he would.
Looks like we are going to start out with our NMG textbook fight.
Yeah, see,
really nicely done.
As long as you only lose 1 heart in that first spin, you can take a little more time on the other 2 spins.
Yeah. Oh, yeroc!
Please do not die.
How did he dodge that ropa? Holy frick.
Well, I'm actually a little confused as to where he's going, honestly.
Same. Is there something on Upper Ledge?
I guess. Ah.
There. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, wow. No. Oh my gosh, yeroc. Oh, that bird. Oh my gosh. Oh. The enemy is
did he think he had tempered there? Because he just slashed once.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Because I guess generally by the time you're here, you probably already have tempered in NMG, huh? Oh my gosh. Okay, all right, take 2. We're just gonna try again. I mean, I think for what is worth, that lamp, while it is quite a bit of a time commitment to go get it, in Buffer Cave, like if it can prevent a death for you in dark rooms. And potentially any type of like magic management issues, like it is 100% worth it.
I'm sorry. It's sad to say, right here, getting it caused the death, basically.
That is, that's also correct. We're just gonna hope in this case that well, I guess I don't actually know if yeroc's gonna go back for it. But...
we'll see.
All right, but you know what? Like he is back here, and he's on Blue Mill. He's got boots. He looks like he's gonna try the refight for blind. Maybe not still the most comfortable of fights. But he does have I was gonna say he does have a cape, but we're a little bit low on magic as well.
See how it goes. Getting revenge. Oh wow! Somehow didn't get hit there. Yeah. Pretty good. Oh.
I think everything is still gonna do 1 heart on Blue Mail, right? I mean, fireballs I always do 1 heart, but I think like the heads now too.
The heads are kind of like just together, and that kind of made the fight easier.
Amazing, yeah, really well done. The refight is really hard. Like it's harder than it might seem. So really, really well done.
Matt, you don't have a shield. Don't grab the wall.
Habit, old habits for NMG runners, they die hard.
Old habits die hard. Okay, we have magic now.
Yes, we do have magic. Very, very much approved. What does yeroc want to do? I guess we're gonna go...
Kill him off?
Yeah. So you might be right though in that we may not be seeing that lamp. I mean, for what it's worth, he did take the sprout before to go get the bumper ledge, but he might just be going to Moth at this point.
Right. Hey, we get tempered and silvers.
Comfortable. All right, it's gonna be super comfortable in-game fight. But it does actually seem like a lot of stuff is locked behind, well, at least a lot behind Twitter Rock, which, you know, I mean, even though like the boots were there, it certainly does look like they were only necessary for fun and not necessary logically. I mean, you're never going to turn down the boots, like, especially even if they're in roller room, but it looks like they were.
Well, there's that small chance that we need the torch.
Oh, that is true. You're right. You're absolutely correct.
Oh, get it. Looks like you got it. Nice.
Oh,
good.
nice
Zero
job.
cycle.
Yeah. Yeah, we got some nice quick swap in action. I guess we still can't do this in middle preset because you don't have silvers here, but still, really, really good performance.
Yeah,
Alright, you're out though.
Just for fun, we got ourselves every medallion.
Yeah. You know, it could come in handy. Maybe you know, there's gonna be some gauntlet pains. You know. Although I really can't imagine Matt doing anything other than using that Tempered Sword in his normal, you know, execution strats in the Gauntlet with Tempered Sword.
Yeroc closing out Moth 5 with Hammer.
Yeah,
decent go at that fight. And Matt only needs to beat Eastern, Skull, and Hera now. So he's going to Eastern now. Just to increase the chance of him getting more arrows before GT, because you want to do Eastern first. That way, you get your arrows raised, like lower your arrows first. On the off chance that you get more arrows right after, that way you're not at 0 arrows.
Okay, that certainly does make sense. Yeah, we are actually switching out from silvers. Where are we going? Are we gonna?
We're getting the big key, I think.
Oh, on Matt's side, I was wondering where yeroc was going because we're going to Pendant Ice Palace.
Yeah, actually, that is a good question. Why are we in Ice Palace? What's here? By
the way, I like how Outline Link, when he's blue, he just literally like camouflages into the background of Ice Palace. Like it's actually sometimes hard to see where he is on the ice.
He's almost not even blue. It looks more like teal or something.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm just looking at a tracker. Like, do you see? We don't need anything like progressive-wise, right? Like, we have all our items we can.
Yeah, we have everything we can need. We already saw where the lamp was.
What could possibly be here then? That I'm really hoping that there is actually like a very nice safety for him. And hopefully he didn't just like mismark his, you know, crystals and pendants. Like it would make a lot of sense for him to come here if he thinks he needs to beat the dungeon. It would, but I mean, but then again, like there is this nice capital P in the upper left-hand corner. There's a very constant reminder that this is a pendant. So.
Yeah. Time will tell, I guess.
We
also hit the switch, which makes me think he's intending on beating Cold Stare. You don't mess with a switch unless it's a crystal or like in Spoiler you wouldn't do that unless it was a crystal or like a ped seed kind of deal, or it's something on like the boss slash pendant, whatever.
Yeah. Got a nice healthy arrow for the wall. We even have a free safety on Armos.
Matt, it's like he's getting his fairy back.
Yeah, exactly. The fairy that he knows he has to use.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
We were just.
I'm not sure what he wanted. Okay, there's something in the big chest. What is here? Armor?
A sword.
I see. I see. Well, we found our 4th sword. Okay. Well. We have located. Yes, we are also killing Colster. What else is here? I mean, okay, you know, if you're already this far and Colster has an item, like I think you know it could be certainly very reasonable. you know, because if you've already gone this far to your temper to the big chest, then Cold Stare is like, what, you know, 2 rooms away, basically, right? Something like that. And yeroc gets to show off his newly found temper sword with some NMG kill Stare kill. Beautiful.
There's nothing.
Okay, alright, that's... Maybe he wants the pendant for brevity.
I am sorry. I'm not gonna be nice about this. I'm very confused as to why we beat Cold Stare.
This is certainly a question we can ask him in the interview. And I am wondering, like, maybe he actually did think that this was a crystal. Yes, that is a great question. We will find out after this race is over.
If he goes and like beats Desert and Pod, I'll be like, okay, maybe he's watching the race and he's like, I'm just gonna do whatever.
Yeah. It could be. Yeah. Oh, I see.
Wait, did he Hydra? I missed that.
Yeah, I think I must have missed that too. But I mean, Hydra, like, I trust him, like, so maybe he did. I mean, that also would, like, make sense, right? If he thinks that if Ice Palace is a crystal, we're gonna go do it. There's a free temper sword for me on the way, and then I'll go beat the dungeon. See this NMG fight on Matt's side. A little minor not cooperating, but you know, he gets it done. So
7 out of 10.
Alright, well, so I guess the good news for yeroc is that he doesn't have to go get Gold Sword off of Desert Torch. So that is something. And he did, you know what, he also did get a Heart Container out of Ice Palace as well. This is something that Matt also is not gonna have.
Was it a heart piece or a heart container?
It was a full heart container. Yeah, it was a spike chest. So yeah, we do have 1 extra heart. So I guess, you know, even though he does have the cape, you know, he does have, in this case, as you said, 7 hearts is still very comfortable in terms of Vitreous fights. I wonder what half magic is in that case. I mean, like, half magic is one of those safeties where it's really nice to have, but you know, it's really not necessary. I'm just thinking, like, watching people use, like, you know, the cape, you know, like having it, you know, for Fire Rod. Wow, Matt.
So close.
Well, he had a better time in that area than yeroc did, for sure.
Well, see, yeroc didn't have the boots when he first went there.
True, very.
I mean, neither of them did, but like.
Yeah, so I think it kind of seems like maybe outside of the initial like resource gathering, I guess, and I guess like maybe like what ordering you did in order to go try and get, you know, maybe you want to try and save the trip to Kakariko, try to get bombs / other things. The route, at least from what we've seen, like it didn't actually seem too bad to navigate.
No,
would you agree?
It wasn't.
Yeah, it just seemed like.
Little note there. yeroc went to the big chest. He could have, since he grabbed the key from the spike chest, could have just gone through the map chest door, and that would have been a little faster. But one of those things you probably don't think about until too late.
I very much enjoy Meyer dungeon rounding. I actually do think it's kind of underrated.
Or actually, what he could have done is you get the pot key like normal, and then you go left, hit the switch, get that jelly key, use that key to open the door, then get the spike chest key after getting the map chest. Yeah, it's like one of those things you don't like. You're not gonna do that in regular rando, but like in spoiler, you can think about these things to be a bit more efficient about how you do your dungeons.
And I guess this is something that you can maybe kind of like look up as well, right? Like on the, like, I mean, you do have access to spoiler log, but maybe something you can kind of like glance at, you know, for, you know, maybe like during cutscenes or something like that. Yeah, I think yeroc is just, I mean, the Meyer Dark Rooms are pretty rough. It didn't look like he maybe had he either like missed a setup or something, but we're just gonna try again.
Okay, somehow he didn't get hit there. That was interesting.
Hitboxes, they're a thing, or not. Oh my gosh, dude's hit.
No, you can't hit that guy. You have to.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? These are great learning experiences because honestly, I don't know if I knew that off the top of my head either. All right, Matt. Matt, by the way, lickety split Hera pot. Basically straight up. We also did pick up the map. He showed us that the map of Hera was in his vanilla location, and he has 7 crystals, and now we're gonna just go and get our big key. Like we don't need anything else. We've got silvers, we've got tempered, we have blue mail, and Matt's got 6 hearts on his name, so I think we should be good. He does have 0 bombs. I don't know if he's interested in finding one.
Well, there's one in this pot down here if he needs it, I guess.
I'm just thinking like it would be like you guys like there is a bomb upstairs, right? Like you're not stuck,
yes.
I assume. Okay. Just wondering if this may be slightly more convenient for him to see if he can find one before then.
Yeah, if he needs a bomb here, then that's a problem because he does not have one. Because he would need one for rando room.
Oh, for rando room. Uh-oh.
Actually, there's a bomb in this room, I think, actually.
Is he? Well, he's not getting it.
He's not getting it. There's like, I think, pretty sure one. Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. Amazing.
He's not even
he doesn't even, okay, he doesn't even need it. Alright. Oh wow, See, this is excellent resource routing right here. Oh, by the way, so I think you actually might be also a bit correct in your analysis. Like yeroc also just ran over. He's running over to Eastern, so maybe just not necessarily thinking that he could use the flute.
Yeah, this is like where you're like you just throw your hands up and you've lost your mind, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, at this point, especially if yeroc can like take a peek or something, he probably recognizes that he does, he does need something pretty catastrophic to happen to Matt at this point. But I do think that like yeroc is still continuing, maybe.
Yeah, he's still going.
Mm-hmm. All right, we did find. I was at vanilla. I assume. I don't know. It was behind Ice Armos. We found the big key. Matt has like how many more minutes? 5 more minutes ish to climb the gauntlet and beat Ganon.
Yeah, around 5 minutes. So if we have silvers, it's 5. If it wasn't silvers, it'd be like 5.5.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, so overall, we ended up on 6 hearts and blue mail with tempered and silvers. So honestly, that's fairly comfortable for spoilers.
Yeah, that's actually quite luxurious at the end, all things considered. I mean, like, so what parts that do you think like were difficult in terms of execution? We were able to get Master Sword, at least for Trinex.
Yeah, Trinex was difficult to some extent. Making sure you don't die to blind is probably, making sure you're not having a rough time in Thieves in general, I guess.
That's actually a great point, because I think we were bootsless, actually, right? For the vast majority of that time.
Not dying in the mountain's always sometimes fun.
Always
sometimes fun, yeah.
Always sometimes fun, yep.
What else? I think that's really it's just the early, and that's usually how it goes. So spoilers, like early on, you sometimes can be funneled into some low percent like stuff because your progression or stuff that locks like speed up progression is like early-ish, and you want it early so you can go faster. And so it's just like, how much do you game? Do you just like want to get that as early as possible, or do you want to be safe about it and maybe lose time doing so?
Yeah. All right, I think yeroc was trying some flavor of a faster Armos quick kill. I guess I wasn't quite able to recognize that though.
Yeah, me neither. I wasn't paying too close attention.
No, it's all good, but it looks like he was not quite as successful as probably he wanted to be, because we did see red Armos at the very end, but it's all fine. Okay, but looks like yeroc. Oh yeah, we avoided swamp for a while. It's very understandable. If you're probably only going to be playing for a couple more minutes up the seat, presumably, and you don't really like Swamp Palace, it's probably not the place that you're interested in going to.
This is where we say thank goodness for the powder that we grabbed early on.
Very, very much so. Yeah, that was actually a really nice safety that Matt ended up picking up. I mean, I guess I'm wondering like where the other bottles are because they can't possibly be in good locations. Oh, I don't know. I guess we got I guess we got one on Armos and we got one in Mini Moldrum Cave, but
yeah, one that you absolutely had to pick up, but you're not going to get till later anyway, and then one that's just right next to the flute, right next to a required item.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I think just in terms of like what people have picked up, maybe you know, there's certainly some runners' preference in terms of like what safeties to get. We saw that yeroc picked up the cape. We saw that Matt did not pick up the cape. I think we saw yeroc. Well, I guess yeah, it was from the mushroom turn-in. You know, it just kind of depends on how I guess maybe aggressive you feel comfortable with. How aggressive you want to be. Maybe it depends on your opponent. You know, like some people you're not willing to give any inch amount of time to, because if you do, they will just steamroll you. So.
Yep. That was a pretty good Ag 2 fight. Got a 3 cycle. The first pattern was a little tricky to try and get the triple. He was close, but we'll still give him some applause for that 3 cycle.
All right, this should be pretty standard material for Matt dropping it again. And we've got, well, maybe not quite the standard because we do have silvers here, but I certainly would expect him to be pretty comfortable in this fight. We are suddenly one hit from KO again. I mean, I don't know if Matt wants to use the potion now. We got a did he buy a potion?
Yes, he bought a potion.
Oh, okay. Because I suddenly see the green, like on his tracker, and
yeah, he bought it before either Skull. I think he bought it before Skull. What happened?
Okay, yeah, that definitely makes sense.
He definitely didn't have it for Meyer.
Nice force glitch.
I hope that. I'm guessing that second silver counted. We'll find out.
I thought it did because I thought I heard 2 like rows.
There we go. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. All right. Well, Matt is gonna raise his sword up. He's gonna cross this bridge when it spawns, and then we're gonna have our round 1 winner for matt7898 over yeroc in round 1 of this tournament. Get your GGs out in chat for Matt taking on the win. Definitely get your GGs out in chat for yeroc. I'm going to assume in this case that he did put in the forfeit when he saw Matt finish. Looks like Iker's already on top of things for us. He was a really big trooper through this entire seed. I'm really glad that he basically just tried to power through this as best as he can. We are also joined here by today's winner, Matt. GGs.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, GGs. Are you going to chug a PBR now?
I don't know if that run really deserves it. Maybe we'll save it to play a little better.
Well, you were drinking something during the run, correct? Especially in the early game. May I ask what choice beverage that was?
I kind of lie and say it was like a double Long Island to justify my gameplay.
I mean, if it comes in a can, right? I don't know if we could really doubt you.
Yeah, exactly. I'll stick with that.
All right. Drinking your coffee at 9:30 p.m.
Overall thoughts about the route. So one thing I think was kind of interesting was I guess maybe you could just explain what you're kind of going for in the early game, especially with the hula handing and all that stuff.
Well, so it was a little tough there were no bombs anywhere, right? Like you could get the glove and you could go for the 50-50 rock is one thing you could have done, like grab the glove from the Velosk Woods, or you could double dip Kakariko. But with the Houlihan, I get a free heart container from Bottle Merchant. So I was like, you know what? If it's close enough, I'll just take the free heart container. That was kind of my thoughts behind it. But there's no bombs anywhere. Like the only bombs you could get were Blind's Hut. Although unless the guard price pack was the right price pack, which I don't know if it was, because that's the why I threw the sign. Like I wasn't setting up a tree pole. I was like, what were you dropping? But after you drop the heart, I was like, even if it's the large variety, it's going to take so long to get it. I'm just going to Houlihan. I'm sure there was something better somebody would have thought of, but that is what I did.
Okay, I think that's very reasonable. Speaking of, so we are also joined by yeroc, Corey, GG's.
Yo, GG's, guys.
GG's.
Yeah.
You are a big trooper going through that seed and basically sticking it out for as long as you did.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I died in Thieves Town, I was just waiting for him to finish. There was nothing I could do there. Like, and I think I hadn't even realized like how badly I had messed up yet. Like I forgot Fire Rod, but like everything kind of went off the rails after that.
Yeah, and we were getting a little worried about your Ice Palace play too. We saw us had the sword in it, so I was like, okay, guess he got that sword at least. But then you went and killed the Cold Stare, and we just thought, oh, no.
I can't remember why I put that sword there. Like I wanted 3, and I was like, I guess this one. Like I'm not going to desert. That feels really bad. And then just blanked on it. I got the kill, and then I was like, oh well. Good thing I wasn't still trying to win this race.
All right. Well, I mean, that certainly does explain, quite a bit, because we were actually quite confused as to, like, because at that point, I think we already kind of saw everything, like, that you could, that was at least required for the seed, so we just weren't sure what else we were going for.
Yeah, just, I don't know. I'm not sure what happened. Like, not to take anything away from Matt, because, he's a great dude and he's a great runner, but like I did not expect to do anything in this race. But I was like, all right, well, I mean, I'll give it a shot and see how it goes.
It looks like you guys actually both, I guess, like had quite a bit of trouble with the Mired Dark Rooms. I didn't actually see what ended up happening with you, Matt. But I just see you ended up, like, did you just get fireballed, or you just lost track of where you were?
I was like, well, I kind of saw what was happening on the other side of the screen, so I was like, oh, I'll see if I can use this dark spooky setup, and then I just got hit by the spike like 3 times, and then just kind of lost my mind. Yeah, that was what I was doing. I think I might have done some things different, but I was just kind of messing around a little bit there.
If only you had the fairy, huh? That was pretty unfortunate.
Oh
yeah,
no!
I did that last year too. I got to stop looking at the log while I'm quick swapping to the cane. That's going to be on my list.
Oh, I see. Okay, good lesson.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeroc. That's right. I think So Matt ended up getting a fairy in a bottle when he was in Mini Mulgrim Cave, and I think at some point
I remember seeing that, but I forgot about it because I was like, I'm not gonna go here, and then I was like, well, I guess I have to go here. So
yeah, that definitely really hurt you, and especially because you didn't have it for the blind fight, and so that just really set everything in motion.
I mean, when I saw, I had Matt's stream up most of the race, so when I saw he went for Houlihan into like doing the Salthoop, I'm like, oh, that's really interesting. Because we needed bombs somewhere, and it kind of made it really nice to like loop all that stuff in. But yeah, I was like looking through bottles. I was like, oh, there's a bottle with a fairy. I'm not gonna go there, and then like completely disconnected on like, oh, I do have to go to Mini Mulgrim Cave. Well, and just like forgot to grab the rest of the stuff out of there. I was like, I just need this.
Yeah.
But that's kind of how this is supposed to work. Like, there's a lot of different dimensions you have to be thinking in while routing a spoiler seed, and so.
Oh yeah.
4-dimensional thinking. All right.
I'm trying to think. I'm just looking at my tracker right now. I'm like, oh, I guess I wasn't that far behind. Minus, like, if I didn't run out of magic in Turtle Rock, didn't die in Misery Mire, like, I'm basically done at this point. So, like, I'm a GT behind. I guess that's not that bad. But but not quite. So it's fine.
I mean, it is spoiler log, right? I mean, like, and things just do happen. Like you also died in Death Mountain, like to dead rocks. Like that was also like really unfortunate. I mean, it's
Oh yeah,
just,
this game.
Yeah.
If I'm not playing NMG, this game absolutely hates me. I am convinced of it.
Hopefully, like
I think
you'll get some boots
I think the
earlier.
game hates everybody. I don't know what it is that I've figured out about how to do NMG slightly better than most, I guess.
Well, you are certainly free to do so. I did actually get, we got to see some nice vanilla preset stuff. Some NMG skills coming out with tempered swords. That's pretty cool to see.
I was happy with that moth fight. That was pretty good.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So moving on to next round. You got, who do you face next, Matt?
Humbug.
Is it
Humbug.
Humbug.
That's a fun matchup.
It is, yeah. Yeah, and I think, yeah. Go ahead, Rob.
yeroc, and this will be sadly the end of your tourney run. Thanks for participating and representing Spoiler. Good to see representation in this mode.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm happy to have gotten a chance to do it. It was a lot of fun. Learned a few things, which that's what you're doing this for, or at least that's what I'm doing this for, essentially. So
yeah. See yourself doing more Spoiler in the future?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this for sure.
Sweet.
No, that's awesome.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Any guys?
Any final thoughts? Yeah. Sorry, I feel like I keep talking over you, but yeah. Any final thoughts?
No. Definitely, no worries.
No, just thanks for the commentary. GG's yeroc. I hope you keep playing these. They're a lot of fun, but they're hard.
Hard. For sure. Same, dude. Like, thanks everybody for doing this. I felt like the seed was kind of particularly unkind, or at least it wasn't like a straightforward seed, and that was not. I was like, I went into this going like, if I can have something that's mostly execution and not like a bunch of like, routing and low percent considerations, it's just like really friendly, then maybe I have a chance. But this was not that seed, so
I actually thought the exact same thing. I was like, I hope this log is as complicated as possible, because I don't want an execution battle with a super easy to roast seed. Is not really the situation I want. Mind you, it would be a fun race. Like either way, it's fine.
Yeah.
But when I saw how convoluted this route was, even though it ended up being pretty fast. There was a lot of like steps to it that you had to remember.
Yeah, for sure.
One of which I forgot as well, which was the flippers. But I was like, okay, maybe this is the kind of I was kind of happy when I saw that.
Yeah, like that didn't bother me. It was like the try and like get through. I knew it was like dive Thiefstown, Turtle Rock as soon as possible, so that you could do everything else more quickly. But like getting to that point was like really rough.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, it's a lot of fun. Thanks again, everybody.
Your thing, and I guess we can go ahead and wrap up this restream. Are there any? I think there's no more matches for this tournament tonight, which, I mean, there's not a lot for this first round either way. I think the next ones might be Saturday. Let me double check.
Yeah, I think you're correct.
Yeah, actually, there's only one tournament on the schedule, and it's Saturday at 10:15 p.m. Amarith versus Moogle Charm. So look forward to that race next for this tournament.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty tight stack bracket. Lots of good people. Gonna just continue facing lots of other good people. So quite exciting to be able to watch this. Thank you, Iker, for tracking tonight. Super on top of things as always. So thank you so much. Okay, thanks. It was a blast.
Yeah, thanks for asking me to join you. And yeah, couldn't wait to see this one happen. Well,
same.
Maybe we do some more in this tournament, as long as I'm not the one racing, because I can't exactly do that.
Very fair. But that's when you level up, right? You do commentary and spoiler at the same time.
What would that look like? That'd be so weird.
Oh my gosh, that would be so tight. But yeah, definitely. Let's keep an eye out for the schedule. And yes, best of luck to Amaranth and Moogle on Saturday, 10:15 p.m., which happens also be Relkin's next opponent, whoever is the victor of that race. But until then, I'm sure other bracket matches will kind of filter in for this tournament as they get scheduled. So until then, have a great rest of your night.
Yep. See you later, guys.